Good evening from New York. Today, I wish to share with you a few thoughts that that perhaps will cause you to think a little. The subject I've entitled "A Madness of Punishment and Greed That Invades Our Minds and Our Politics." The objective mystic path is about the enlightenment of love, found in many perspectives, both empathetic and aware, and simply founded on meeting human needs and the needs of our species. Our virtues come from our forms of empathy, which are ways to meet human need in caring, aware ways. Our drive is always toward comfort, which is our survival zone. But that zone of comfort can be twisted by trauma, which is damage to our faith and love. It is so hard to find and express love in a world of so much hate and fear and overflowing with sicknesses of punishment and greed. But we see it in our political discourses, which we must recognize and repudiate. Such is what Trump spews out of his mouth with his every breath. But let's go deeper into a rising spiritual love that gives joy and love and feels sad and never hateful, even toward the most, the worst examples of these dark things. If you know the dark ways, you will know the dark ways because they ring hollow and fake and stoke anger, fear, and violence, if not toward others, then toward ourselves. Yes. The hope lies in using attempts to comfort ourselves in so many ways that the whole of life and love become illuminated. There is where the shadows die, and the light of love, like a rising star, begins the healing of souls. Music is the play of life, the sound of the cry of birth, the playfulness beginning a creativity that brings the mind from the broad embrace of no ego to the power to create the expression of love heard throughout nature. Hear in your heart the cow, her calf, calling to each other, the birds sounding out their needs and territory, the croaking of frogs softly in the night. The whole of life is born of need and headed toward a complexity of caring. Some have trouble meditating because the language and the drama in their heads refuse to stop, lost in reminders of our dramatic experience of time. The power of playful sound is that though it may seem like language, it's lost to the limitations of any rigid sense of self-concept. It empowers a dance within the infant mind and a journey to the artist within who dwells above dramatic time, enjoying the show and ourselves in it. From this power of playfulness and artfulness, we find our bliss, our call to and answer from a heaven far beyond our minds. Added to play, we find focus and expression of need, and love without words to hinder. And from this playfulness with sound is born a creation of artfulness. From this power of art, we find the compassionate empathy that helps us feel safe to express the power of objectivity that gives us greater truth, that helps us to find understanding in the various focuses of the mind. But we must rise as in the reports of those having near-death experiences, rising higher in virtuous embrace of transcendent love that seeks no punishment and harbors no greed. As I leave you today, I will demonstrate a song born of playfulness with sound that finds with arms outstretched the inner artist, shining with wisdom and the power to create heaven out of hell itself. Feel this and rise. And no one doesn't need to face imminent death to know and love the artist within that reaches out and embraces us, smiling and beyond the drama, and healing the pain of love not expressed and not met. I hope you hear this improvisation of sound, the birth of a music that then speaks with an understanding that sings and rises to wisdom. May it lift you to the wonder that is you. Ngorungarania the shatit shetimachim the Uluru Algoronai. Yuswurengare Amen. 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 Was wearing Mary's hiding gold. Amen. 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 Sorry. May the song of love bless you, heal you, and lift you. May you find the wisdom to rise above the drama of your life and call to yourself to be the hero of love in any small way, in each of the moments of your life. Namaste.